So last week, during an appearance at Georgetown University, where he did, to his credit, take questions from the audience there, former Vice President Mike Pence was asked by a student, will you support Trump if he is the nominee in the 2024 election? It's a fairly straightforward question. It's not saying, are you going to support him in the primaries? It was just, if he's your nominee, will you support him? Yes or no question. Well, it's never that easy for a guy like Mike Pence, right? Professional politician, former talk radio host. He knows how to dance around issues. So Pence responded by saying, well, there might be somebody else I prefer more, he said with a coy smile. He then added, all my focus has been on the midterm elections, and it'll stay that way for the next 20 days. But after that, we'll be thinking about the future. So not only is he refusing to say, yes, I'll vote for Donald Trump. I think, in my opinion, that is a clear indication that Mike Pence does not want Donald Trump to be the nominee, probably doesn't even want him to run for president. But there's more meaning to what he said than that. Oh, I think there's somebody else I would prefer to be the nominee. Because he said it with a smile. That's what the report says. And then he says, we'll be thinking about the future after the midterms. I think Mike Pence is running for president on the Republican side. And I know that's not as big of a shock as some people, plenty of you are like, yeah, you're an idiot. How did you not know that? Listen, it's not that I didn't know Mike Pence was running for president. First of all, I didn't know he was this serious about it this early. I also didn't know he was that stupid. Look, I know Mike Pence is an SOB. He supports everything that I don't support. He hates everything I do support. I have nothing in common with Mike Pence. I do not like the guy. But I never thought he was stupid, right? If he runs for president, he's stupid. I don't know if Mike Pence remembers this. I know at one point he knew this, but the MAGA crowd wants to kill him. And we all know that's not hyperbole. They literally are on video wanting to kill him. And Donald Trump, according to reports, was watching the people chant this, and he said, maybe Mike deserves it. So Trump doesn't care if his supporters kill you. So the reason I bring that up is because if you want to run as a Republican today, you have to win over at least part of the MAGA base. I don't know that Mike Pence is going to get enough support in a primary from the people who want him dead, right? I mean, when you've got a good sizable portion of the Republican Party saying, I want to kill you, I'll do it myself, probably going to have a tough time in Iowa and New Hampshire and all those early voting states. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're like, oh, I want that bastard dead, but damn it, I love his policies. I'm voting for him. I mean, maybe that's a thing that would happen. Probably not. Just based on what we've seen from the MAGA folks, they're not exactly forgiving. So a Mike Pence presidential campaign would be hilarious to watch because it's dead on arrival. Not only does he not have the MAGA folks because they want him dead, he's not going to get the moderate Republicans because he was a part of the administration that they hated. So you've literally alienated the entirety of the Republican Party, so I don't know who you think is going to vote for you. Now, it's true, of course, that Mike Pence is out there right now on the campaign trail. Embattled Republicans have actually been kind of being like, Mike, come save me. Pence has raised a ton of money for Republican candidates this year, millions of dollars, versus Trump, who's raised $100 million, kept it all to himself, other than, I think, $500,000. So Pence is trying, right, to get back in there, to wrestle control of the party away from Trump. But at the end of the day, it's not going to work. Too many independents in this country who absolutely loathe Donald Trump will not give you a chance. And the entire MAGA crowd, like I said, they want you 6 feet under, so they're not going to vote for you. So you can launch a campaign. I would love to see you launch a campaign, by the way. I really think you should. Just because you're going to go down in flames quicker than any other Republican candidate that runs in 2024. And sorry, but I just think that would be hilarious to watch, because that is exactly what will happen if Mike Pence does his little coy thing and tries to run for president. It ain't going to happen, but don't tell that to Pence, because he sure as hell seems to think he has a chance. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.